Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. So a couple weeks ago I actually posted a kind of like a refresh, like reels, shorts, TikTok type of video, and so many of you guys loved it, so I figured I would do like an in-depth video on how I refresh my curls. So now today it's actually like day one curls, but when I washed my hair yesterday I kind of half like assed it and barely put any product in it. I just put a little bit of like leave-in and just let it go because I was so tired yesterday. So definitely I'm going to refresh, like do my actual refresh routine just to make my curls look a little bit better, the style to look a little bit better because it is a hot mess right now. So I figured today would be a perfect day to show you guys how I do this. So before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now. Hit the notification bell so you always know when I post. I do hair, beauty, in general type of videos, and follow me on socials because when I am not here I am there. So TikTok, Instagram, I will leave them down below in the description box. You can follow me there. And without further ado, let's get into it. So excuse if you hear any outdoor noises. I am by a window. I'm actually in my room filming today because the room where I normally film at, the guest room, is like a hot mess right now. I've had people like sleep over and stuff, so like the room is a hot mess. I need to like clean the sheets, clean everything, and also I was cleaning out the closet, so everything's like everywhere. So we are actually in a corner that I used to film at, and there used to be a desk back here, which was my husband's desk, but now that our basement was finished, we moved the desk down there, so now this is an open little corner by a window and there's people mowing their grass. So first thing I like to just start off with, as always when I style my hair normally, I like to section. So it is harder for me to section off my dried hair, so I took about like a third of the way down of my head down, and what I'm just going to do is wet it with some water, and I don't want it to be soaking wet because I don't want to have a lot of drying time. And then I'm going to wet it some more with the Rizos Curls Refresh and Detangle spray. So that's why I don't want to put too much water, because also this kind of gives some more moisture to the hair so I can detangle. This has been like a holy grail for me recently, because I've been finding that I've been really lazy with my hair, and I'm actually just using the Tangle Teaser to detangle my hair. But I've been finding I've been really lazy with styling my hair, so the detangle spray has been coming in handy to just touch up wash and goes, and when I have my hair straightened, like I can do a nice sleek ponytail with it. So as you just saw, that was really easy to detangle, and it's not like soaking wet. So to style, I'll actually be using the DN Organic Styling Bundle with the leave-in and the Ultra Defining Gel. I feel like refreshing has been made so easy with these products because they just have that perfect hold and provide that moisture. And I just took like a pea size of leave-in. I used to like overdo how much leave-in I would take, and so this is how much I'm taking. It's actually like a pea size, it's just like straight. But I used to overdo how much leave-in I would use, and then drying time would take a long time. And nothing wrong with that if you feel like you need more moisture. Like I said, I just don't like to be drying here for an hour. Now I'm going in with the gel, and this one I will use like a quarter size amount, because the gel is actually what's going to provide most of the hold and make it look like a fresh wash and go. And then I'm just going to run the brush through it, make sure that all the product is distributed. And also, because it's summer and there's humidity, I like to clump the curls together with the Tangle Teezer and just let it go, so that way it's not too much of stringy curls, because then I feel like my hair will get frizzier quicker that way. It's been a while since I have sat down and done a walkthrough video. So those are the first two sections. I'm just gonna keep going, and then if I have any little tips or anything, I'll just quickly jump in. So if you notice, my sections aren't that small. I've actually been liking sectioning with larger pieces, only because I feel like it provides me with more volume if I just do larger pieces. I found that when I used smaller pieces, the curls will be really defined, but it'll really cause a lot of shrinkage, and also it didn't like have volume at the root, whereas when I use larger pieces, a lot of the root is I think it's kind of like left out a little bit, and it will provide me with more volume at the roots, providing more volume throughout my whole hair once it is dry. Now, this is my last piece I'm working with right now. I am going to soak this front part a little bit more than the rest of my hair, only because this was like the driest. Let's wait for the plane to pass by. Only because this was the driest part of my whole head yesterday when I was like styling it. I just kind of threw product in it, and so nothing really happened. It just kind of just like flopped. So I want the front to look a little bit better. So I'm just going to add a little bit more love and care to the front. So with the front, I'm actually going to use the Detangle teaser to define the curls a little bit more. And, you know, breaking it up into smaller sections so that way it does take like a better curl. And I'm also going to scrunch. And throw this back. So then I just smooth out the roots right here, just so that there's no frizziness, and also do the bottom. And as you can see, it looks all like pretty wet, but it's actually like not that wet. It's pretty much just a product really defining the curls. So the last thing I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of the leave-in. That was actually, I think, too much. I was trying to go for a pea size again. And then also a little bit of the gel. I'll just do the same amount that I put of leave-in, so it's the same. So they're there next to each other. And I'm just gonna mix it and just spray a little bit of water as well. And I'm just going to scrunch and like, I'm gonna rake first, actually, just rake. And then I'm gonna flip over my hair and scrunch. And any kind of excess product I have in my hands, I'm just going to smooth it over like so. And it's just going to add like an extra protective layer on the outside. To kind of fight against any humidity. So now I will just diffuse like normal, and it should only take me like 20-25 minutes because it's not so soaking wet, which is like, all right guys, so now my hair is fully dry and my roots have volume, although my ends don't, but that's because I focused a lot of the product on my ends to make sure that the ends don't get frizzy with the humidity, and that the curls stay intact. So I'm gonna do now is take some of the Rizos Curls Nourishing Oil, and I'm gonna put it all over my hands and scrunch my hair to break the cast, and also to fluff up my roots and just fluff like the hair throughout to give it body. So I'm like taking a whole like syringe full and just rubbing it and making sure my fingers get it. So this is what my hair looks like once it is done, styled. Yep, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you always know when I post. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!